Israeli ambassador, Cairo, ran away. Like, he escaped from the demonstration. They jumped at the embassy. You remember that this wasn't that long time ago. For the first time in 50-something years, the Egyptian ambassador in Cairo was running away to Tel Aviv because they didn't know what to do. So, Christians and Jewish and other minorities, we have to come together. If you want to know the solution for this human rights violation, is that we have to be united. We have to be united. And don't misunderstand me. I have nothing against the Muslim people. If you want to believe in whatever you want to believe, that's fine. Remember that the rest of my family is still Muslims up to now. I will not hate my family. And I'm not saying that the people who's doing this, all of them, is the Muslim in general. I'm here against extremists. And make no mistake, extremists, their agenda is not serving God. Their agenda is controlling people. That's the agenda of the extremists. And to say the truth, the extremists will not only danger on us as a minority, but also dangerous on the moderate Muslims. Even on the moderate Muslims. So if you did not grow up your beard, if there is a woman did not wear hijab, well, I have a case in Egypt, a woman nurse. She goes from home to home as a nurse to help people, and she refused to wear hijab. They threw acid on her. The biggest problem that facing the Muslim people as a nation today is not the rising of the extremists, is the silence of the moderate Muslims. Why are you silent? They tell you, oh, the extremists hijacked our religion. Why did you let them? Why you did not speak against them? Hey, listen, I'm a Christian. If I go to the church and I hear my pastor saying, oh, we have to get rid of the Jewish people, I will be the first one. I will call the police. I will tell them that's hate crime. That's not Christianity. I will be the first one who will stand against him. I'm sure that you would do the same thing if you hear the wrong teaching from your rabbi. I hate preaching from your rabbi. But that's correct or not? So, what I am really saying, the problem in the silence, if they really hijack your religion, why are you silent about it? And why you think that this extremist will only be dangerous on us? This will be dangerous in you as well. But they just want to get rid of us first, and after that, this will be your turn next time. And the solution that we get together in unity, doesn't matter what we believe. Doesn't matter if even you don't believe in anything. I have friends that they don't believe in anything. Actually, I was in a conference. I was just telling Maria this story. I was in a conference, and somebody came to me and he told me, oh, it's a group that they believe that God is a woman. And they came to me, and I'm like, good for you. Like, I don't believe this, but if you want to believe this, and they really keep arguing about it. Oh, God is a woman. God is, like, they keep arguing. After half an hour, I told him, listen, hey, come on. I don't share with you your belief for two reasons. Number one, I don't believe that God is a woman or man. He has no genital. He's God. He's a holy being. Number one. I told him, number two, if God is a woman, all men will go to hell and we'll never know why. Like, I told them, if you believe in whatever you want to believe, you have my full complete respect. As long as you don't force your belief in me, we're fine. It's as simple as that. With regard to China, you know that I love you, right, Lisa? No. Okay. With regard to China, now let me be clear, because I really want to respect you, Lisa, and any other Chinese personnel in Canada or outside Canada. It's not about the people, it's about the communist regime. Now listen, China supports countries like Iran, the country that want to get rid of it. support the Sudanese regime, many of the Arab nations, Syria. Oh, they are the ones who are standing now against they and the Russians as well. So I understand. Did you ever see Egyptian wearing kibbutz before? Syria, no. My face keeps falling down, and I had a short hair, so it keeps falling down. Come on now, I handsome with kibbutz. Come on. Come on. Okay. Now, our Prime Minister many times indicated that, can you hear me without, I'm sorry, I have to move. Can you hear me? Yeah. I have to move, sorry. I'm just, all my friends say that I'm ADDD. For not improvement of human rights, I mean, like talking about that our main agenda with China was human rights. A very important thing that our countries do that and our government do that and how you can get involved is that you can send an email to your MP. Actually, I didn't know that the MP here is Erwin Cutler. I know that I'm actually meeting with him tomorrow at 12:30, so that's interesting. That you can meet with your MP. See, our aid and our international trade have to be connected to the improvement of human rights in these countries. They understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying cut the aid. I'm not saying cut the international trade. All what I am saying, that the more that you have you improved your human rights record in your country, I will give you more aid. I will make more with you businesses with the international trade. So instead of having tanks and wars and so on, you can hit them in their economic. That's what makes them scared, because it's very important to them. So is the carrot and the stick, whatever they call it here in North America, the carrot and the stick, whatever that's correct? Yeah. Carrot and stick, something like that. So this can be one of the major solutions that we can force this in our government, not force, like push it in our government. Now, China. Now, I met the Prime Minister twice, and I met with different ministers. You need to understand, it's very disappointing to me when I see the Prime Minister today in China, human rights is not in the priority of the agenda, and he changed what he said. Now, I'm not a Prime Minister, so I cannot judge the man. I am sure that in this decision, because he worries also about the economic of his country in the middle of recession, he wants jobs, he wants to make sure that the Canadian people, I'm not a Prime Minister. But I need to tell you something. Can I ask you a question? Why are we asking something from our government we are not doing ourselves? All of you keep buying Chinese products, right? A lot of you, come on now. A lot of you, come on, let's be honest. A lot of you buying a lot of Chinese products. You go to the shops when you found something made in China, tell them, listen, go to the manager, tell them, I am not buying Chinese product until they improve their human rights record, and go buy something else. But tell the manager, explain to him that that's why. When we start our buying for the Chinese product connected to the improvement of human rights record, they will listen. But it's only me. I can do it alone. You cannot do it alone. We all have to do it together to have an effect. So when you found, and you know that most of the Chinese product is very cheap because it's low quality. You know it. You just know it. But because it's cheap, I will buy it because the Japanese one or whatever is more expensive. But I need to tell you something about cheap product. It gets broken easily. So you go and you buy another cheap product, and after that get broke easily, and after that you put all of this money together, you paid even more money than the one with the high quality. Come on now, think about it. Like seriously. You need a brown guy to come to tell you that. You know that, right? Come on. So, you know what? Take your Good?
Yeah.
Okay. That's okay. I just, okay. That's without clear. I feel it better when I can. Okay. When we buy it, we know that behind a lot of the Chinese product, there is child labor. We know very well that there is prisoners behind Chinese product. Don't buy the Chinese product until they improve their human rights record. Very simple. People of God, governments is not the only solution. You are the solution. You're strong-willed. You're standing beside the victim side by side. I'm an Egyptian man coming here to the synagogue wearing kibbah because I believe in unity. I believe that together we are stronger than when we are alone. So here is my final word. The persecuted people of faith is dying, but they still smile. They are a very deep, dark night, but they still have the candle of hope. Our enemy have very strong weapons, true. Our enemy have very strong armies, true. But we have the Lord Almighty, and this is a fact. After every night, there is new morning carrying new day. After every storm, there is sunshine. And after every persecution, there is victory. Believe it or not, they can always kill the dreamer, but no one can kill the dream. Thank you, and God bless you.